George Kilpatrick Inspiration for the Nation, celebrating people we feel good about. It's that time of year again when we look at our goals for 2024, and the Women of Pearls has just the thing. It's the annual Vision Board Workshop. This year, it's going to be Saturday the 20th at the Bishop Harrison House, 1342 Lancaster Avenue, from 10 to 2 p.m. Here to talk about it are two Women of Pearls, Faye Greene and Sonya Hills. So glad to see you both. And first of all, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Happy Kwanzaa. Let's see, today is going to be New Year's Eve. So this is Kuumba Creativity. And wow, we just moving right along. And a lot of people, we've been talking about Kwanzaa. Let me ask you what that means to you, Faye, Kuumba Creativity, before we get into the Women of Pearl, since I got you here.
Well, for me, it's about being creative in all the spaces that I'm in, whether it be at work, someone asking me to come to their home to help them downsize, decorate, whatever. It's a gift that God has given to me, and I enjoy utilizing that gift, creating spaces.
Mm-hmm. You want to take a stab at that, Sonya?
I'm not quite as creative as Faye. She has a God-given gift, but in my own way, I try to be creative and do some creative type things. But I think Faye is a natural at it. She doesn't have to work at it like I do.
So I have to stop you right there, Sonya, because this ain't about Faye. This is about you. And you have your own space to say what it means to you. So with all due respect, I don't want, because Faye's just talking about I just said, what does it mean to you to be creative?
What's creative mean to me? It means to be able to produce something.
Yeah.
To make something new or improve on something. That's what creative is. Something that makes you feel good.
Yeah, right? Creativity, right? Kuumba creativity. So that's, we wanted to get that on the record for y'all. So, because part of what we've been talking about with one of the original Women of Pearls, Jackie Grace, which is how do you live the 7 principles every day? So it's not to put you on the spot or anything, or put anybody on the spot. It's just, what does it mean to you? Now, Faye, I thought you was going to say, and I like to make my pound cakes where I put the butter out before. It's time for another one.
Well, George, I will make sure that you get your pound cake when you come to the Vision Board Workshop this year. It will be ready for you.
Well, I appreciate that. And because I have to come do it, right? So
absolutely.
So this year, the theme is Healing More in 24. Talk to me about what this means for 2024 and who you want to come. You want more fellas to come as well, but traditionally this has been mostly women. But talk to me about what this means for 24.
So Heal is our newest project per se. Mm-hmm. We were blessed to receive a grant, and that grant addresses 7 dimensions of our health. And those are our emotional and mental health, our social relationships, our spiritual health, our finances, our sacred spaces and our environment, our physical health, and also our sexual and reproductive health. Mm-hmm. So HEAL actually stands for healthy, empowered, and loved. Mm. We want to invite the entire community to come out, mm-hmm. but particularly women of color to come out to cast their vision for 2024. And our theme, Heal and More in 2024. Not just physical, it's all encompasses. And we want to have a balanced life in 2024.
It's a beautiful thing to have a balanced life. And so last year was my first year ever coming. Faye, I'm going to show y'all if y'all can see. This is my vision board. Can you see? Can you see? I had all my stuff there. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, so that was like, So I actually did it, and it was a lot of fun. And so explain what I showed everybody, Faye.
So actually what you have, because you have done the show with us for the last 11 years or so, right. You finally decided to come out to engage in the social piece of this.
Mm-hmm.
And so there were other men there, and you were able to create your board. But there were specific things, George, that you wanted to focus on in your life. And I know that health was important, eating differently was important. And then I believe that those things that you put on your board leading up to your surgery that you had, that all helped you to be in a better position so that you could then navigate the newness that had come to your life.
Yeah, it was something, and yeah, Faye speaks of a surgery. Sonia, I had a total knee replacement
Oh, wow.
surgery, and so this was January in anticipation of that surgery and full recovery, and we're
It's
I would
wonderful.
say 75% there. Sonia, you've been working the uh, vision board workshop. Now you get a chance to do it. Why is this important to you?
Um, because I need to take some time for myself also,
Mm-hmm.
um, and take advantage of some of the things I've learned through the heal process and apply those to myself, which we started an initiative in 2023. We're going to continue into 2024 and do even more things, carry the same vision along. And I just want to make sure I take time out, as everybody should, and take care of yourself. Make yourself a priority also. So
It's hard to do, huh?
it
To
is. I mean, being working, being a mom, being a wife, um, all the things that people have to be in society, wear all these different hats, but you still have to at some point take care of yourself, because if you don't, then you can't take care of everyone else. So
how do you do that and not feel like you're being selfish, right? Because that's another thing that people they they don't want to do it because, oh, I can't take this time for myself. But you should. We should all do that, right? What is the
Mhm.
thing when they tell you to put your own oxygen mask on
Right.
first before you put anybody else's on. You got to breathe, right?
Well, I think if you don't, you're going to find yourself suffering. You're going to find your health on the decline, or emotionally and physically, if you don't do that. So it's almost a necessity. You're going to see that unless you take care of yourself, it's not going to help anybody else. And I also might add, I'm also a caregiver for my sister who's suffering from Alzheimer's.
Mm.
So there are many days when I have to step back and think about, taking care of myself in addition to taking care of everyone else around me. So
Yeah, and certainly when you have family members who you are, I want to say responsible for, right? If that's the
mhm.
right word.
It is
Yeah, yeah,
the caregiver. Yes,
yeah, as a
yes.
caregiver, and
Mhm.
what a blessing it is to be able to do that. But also, in the midst of that, how do I find respite so that I could breathe and be my
Right.
best self, right? Because that
Oh yeah.
caregiving can be extremely stressful, right? No question about that. So we're glad that you're gonna take your take some time to be able to chart your own course. I'm looking at the flyer here. It says well-being, balance, calmness, this sort of internal health, Faye, a real focus, as you mentioned earlier, to heal for 2024. So it's January 20th, the Bishop Harrison Center, 1342 Lancaster Avenue in Syracuse. Tickets are $25, and that includes.
Your materials, as well as a continental breakfast and a wonderful lunch and fellowship. And then the key thing here, too, George, is that we want to enable women and men to build sustainable habits that they can then prioritize their well being with these dimensions of health.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's important. And I think a lot of it for me, I was just thinking about it. Uh, Pastor Turner, in his Christmas message last week, one of the things that he encouraged people to do was to declutter, to create space. Is that what you do, Faye? Do you help people with that?
I certainly do. And as a matter of fact, it's funny that you mentioned that. One of our pearls put up a message this morning on our chat line, and it talked about declutter, deorganize, um, remove those things from your life that are distracting. And
Yeah.
those are all key components that we all have to do. And it's it's a continual evolving
Yeah.
until you get to that place that you really choose to be at or
Hmm.
desire to be at. And even then, you may still have to redefine or renegotiate or
Mhm.
reprioritize some things because life happens to all of us.
So, what are some things on your board that have come true over the, even if from last year? What, because I know you travel, biker diva, motorcycle
Yes,
rider. What are some
yes.
things that you have specifically placed on your board that have manifested?
Well, I've lost 12 pounds.
Okay.
I have I've done the I don't want to pescatarian
Okay.
lifestyle.
Right. Right.
Um, I've traveled to several other places that I chose to go to, and I actually worked on two decluttering projects that the consumer was just totally excited about, and they're able to still maintain it today.
Amen. Right, right. It's so interesting, Faye. You talk about body change. I'm seeing my body change, but not in the right direction. So we gotta reset. We gotta reset.
Sometimes you have to step back and reset.
Reset, baby. We gotta reset. I was talking about
Especially
right
at the
before.
holidays.
Oh, listen. And I mean, I got a other thing going on, but I said to my wife, I said, she's like, it's all right. You start again. You just start
Mhm.
again. The good thing is I do like to work out. So that's part one of it. But the other part is, redefining what goes in. So, well, I'm gonna be all right. But we're not there yet. But that'll be back on the vision board. But there's some
Okay.
things that have to be done, and it will be done. So let's give away some tickets, shall we? Shall we give away some?
Absolutely.
Are we ready to give away some
Yes.
tickets, Sonia? All
Yes,
right,
we
here we're
are.
gonna. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna give the phone number. People can call 315-464-0135. This is on December 30th, December 31st only. That you can call 315-464-0135. First caller. First caller wins. First caller wins. You get a pair. A pair? Is it a pair? Two?
Yes, two
Pair,
tickets.
pair tickets free to the Women of Pearls Vision Board Workshop, January the 20th at the Bishop Harrison Center, 1342 Lancaster Avenue. That's in Syracuse, by the way. I'm assuming y'all know that Lancaster Avenue is in Syracuse, but if you didn't know, it's in Syracuse. And you can also purchase tickets on Eventbrite. Just look for the Women of Pearls Vision Board Workshop, and $25. There'll be a little probably fee right on top of that if they buy it on Eventbrite. But you can do it on Eventbrite, and support the Women of Pearls and the work that they're doing. So this is exciting. Sonia, I'm glad you'll be able to participate and do what you got to do. And also you've been working, if not that you haven't been there, you've been caring for us, right? Making sure that the event has
Mhm.
been going well. But I know you're excited about
I'm
having
looking
this
forward to it.
opportunity. Yeah, it should be good. All right, then. And I know that this past week you all got together to see The Color Purple, and I'm sure you enjoyed that as I did when I saw it. So, anyway, with that being said, congratulations to the winner. And you can give us, again, mark the calendar, January 20th. That's the Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. That's not the Martin Luther King Jr. holiday weekend because it's early this year. It's actually on Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. So this is that week.
Oh,
This is the week after. And
okay.
of course, tomorrow they'll be in the dome for the annual dinner. All right, 1342 Lancaster, January 20th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Continental breakfast, lunch, and a great time in community where we have an opportunity to heal and as what Malcolm X say, write the vision, make it plain, or make it plain, make it plain. No, we're going to talk about make it plain, and we know that we'll have a good time on January
Yes. I'm
20th at
looking
the.
forward to seeing everybody.
All right, listen, enjoy the rest of your day, and let's make 2024 the best year ever. Y'all down with that?
Yes, we
Yes.
are.
Inspiration for the Nation. Thank you, Faye Greene, Sonya Hills. They're with the Women of Pearls, and you can learn more about the Women of Pearls. You guys have a website or something?
Yes, we do. We have a Facebook page. We have an Instagram page, and we will have all of our materials there so that those that come will learn more about us.
Women of Pearls on Inspiration for the Nation. Check out the Vision Board Workshop, January 20th, 2024.